that left a woman dead and a man hospitalized. Police sources say the victims may have been targeted. CBS 2's John Diaz spoke with people who heard the commotion, and his video you'll only see here on 2.
Exclusive video shows the intense moments before a deadly shooting in Richmond Hill, Queens, just before midnight Tuesday. You can watch as two people wearing hoods which conceal their faces casually walk across Liberty Avenue by 127th Street, while a third paces along the sidewalk. The three then quickly whip out guns and start shooting into a parked car. We are freezing the video before that happens.
How many gunshots do you think you heard?
A lot, like 20 something.
This man says the overwhelming number of gunshots he heard had him thinking someone was using a military rifle.
It's like semi-automatic. It go bang, bang, and then, bang, 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 bang.
Sources tell us the driver and passenger were also hanging out at the bar before the shooting.
That bar, about 6 months ago, 4 people got shot right in front of it.
Business owner and longtime resident Mohammed Khan says the bar breeds violence.
I've been living here for over 40 years, and these places are cropping up and up and up and up, and they're bringing violence to the neighborhood.
This is why, I stay away from these kind of clubs around here, because it's scary. There's a lot of violence going on.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, so if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, today we have an unfortunate story about a woman who lost her life over something that had nothing to do with her. One of the main reasons I wanted to cover this story about 29-year-old Clarissa Burgos is because this is a perfect example of watching the company you keep. Here it is, a mother caught in a mix of street ignorance that had nothing to do with her, but somehow the intended target still lives to see another day, while her family is mourning the loss of a sister, daughter, mother, niece, and so forth. In this bizarre story, a night at a local bar turned into a tragic night, ending with a 39-year-old man driving to a precinct where reports say he was shot multiple times as well, but would be in stable condition. There's a lot of rumors surrounding the man who hasn't been identified in the articles aside from his age. The police believe that he may have been the target of this attack, as his criminal background shows that he is no stranger to the law, being arrested more than 29 times according to records. Now, sometimes you can't control who you are around because you don't know what they're into, but you would at least hope that they would have enough decency to either tell you or at least never put your life in danger, knowing that there's people trying to take their lives. As of today, we see a lot of women hanging around these street guys because it looks like they're living a life on social media, as they have the designer clothes, money, cars, and hood fame, but they don't understand what comes with that and end up being a casualty in their street wars. So we're going to get into what happened in Queens, New York, involving the mother of one in the late night hours just a day after Christmas. Now, if you aren't subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now and hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm and spread awareness to Clarissa Burgos' story. Now let's get into it. Now, on December 26, 2023, at approximately 11:55 p.m., two victims were sitting double parked in a black Honda not too far from a nightclub called Escape. Authorities believe that they both originally came from the club located on the corner of 127th Street and Liberty Avenue in Richmond Hill. Surveillance from a nearby store will show that the black Honda will pull up in front of the lounge at approximately 11:45 p.m. and double park for a few minutes. That's when the victim, Clarissa Burgos, Brooklyn native, will make her way to the car and proceed to get in. The black sedan will drive just a few feet away, as both victims will be sitting in the car double parked, where authorities believe they were just speaking with each other as they chilled in the vehicle. That's when two individuals wearing hoodies to hide their faces would come walking across the street to approach the driver's side of the car. They began opening fire when another suspect would be on the passenger side opening fire as he approached the vehicle as well. As 3 suspects total would fire at the car, the driver would speed off and attempt to get away from the hail of bullets. The 39-year-old driver would drive straight to the 103rd Police Precinct on 91st Avenue, where he would park the bullet-riddled car with Clarissa still inside, trying to seek help from officers. Upon the police discovery, Clarissa was struck by a bullet in her head and was pronounced dead at the precinct. The driver was shot multiple times in his torso, where he was taken to Jamaica Hospital not too far from the precinct. Authorities say that he's in stable condition and expected to survive. Clarissa's aunt, Sonia Gallart, says that she had a romantic relationship with the driver, but nobody knew where she was going on Tuesday night. Her aunt will also make it clear that he was the intended target, as she would say, quote, "Somebody was looking for him. Be careful with the person, no matter who it is. Study the person you're going out with, because you don't want your parents to go through this. Sometimes they show one thing, and really, it's another thing." Clarissa was a Fort Greene, Brooklyn native who was a devoted mother to a 4-year-old child. At the time of the incident, her son was in the care of her sister, Julia Burgos, who rushed to the police precinct after she got early morning phone calls telling her what happened to her sister. Upon investigation, police recovered 16 shell casings in total, both from a .45 caliber and a 9mm handgun. Authorities believe all fingers point to the driver as the intended target, with him being no stranger to the law, having 29 arrests. Clarissa's friends took to social media to repost her pictures and send their condolences, as many say she didn't deserve this at all, pointing out a perfect lesson, which is to watch who you surround yourself with, because you can get yourself caught up in their lifestyle in just a blink of an eye. Now, aside from what the news articles are saying, there's a lot of street talk about the driver and his lifestyle, and also have people wondering why he decided to go to the police station when there was a hospital not too far from the scene. Doing a little research, we will find that the Escape nightclub is located on 127th Street and Liberty Avenue. Jamaica Medical Center is located on 8900 Van Wyck Expressway, and the 103rd Precinct is located on 16802 91st Ave. You have to come across the hospital before you reach the precinct, which has people wondering why didn't he just go to the hospital first. Looking up on Uber even shows that the hospital was just 2 minutes away from the crime scene. So although she did get shot in the head, there's always going to be that what if thought that if he would have went to the hospital instead, maybe she would have had a chance to live. But the fact that he didn't makes it worse, because now we would never know. We also don't know why he would go to the precinct first instead of the hospital if it wasn't that far away. Maybe he's not familiar with the area and didn't know it was a hospital just blocks away. Who knows? This is an unfortunate situation. In cases like this, we see it all the time, where the person who was the intended target never seemed to suffer the same fate, and the person who wasn't aware of what was going on always gets the bad end of the stick. It's almost like when drunk drivers get into fatal accidents and they never lose their life, but the person who was innocent and not driving do. And although articles say that he was shot multiple times in his chest, a picture of him after the incident have surfaced, and it don't seem like he was struck multiple times in his chest at all. Now, of course, we can't show it on here because it'll probably get the video taken down, but I'll leave a link pinned in the comments for you guys to see the thread showing the shooting and the end result of how the driver looked. Not to mention, I always wonder why wasn't his name released in the reports. Instead, they just keep identifying him by his age, which is rare given the circumstance where he was also a victim as well. Although he didn't lose his life, it'll definitely be hard for him to just live knowing that someone he was involved with lost their life because of him. And if it doesn't play on his conscience, then that just says a lot about him. That's pretty much it, y'all. My condolences go out to the Burgos family. Rest in peace to Clarissa Burgos. Please, for y'all out there, man, watch who y'all keep close to y'all. Watch the company you keep, because I'm sure Clarissa didn't think that she would lose her life just a day after Christmas. Right? So it's an unfortunate time where the family should be celebrating, giving joy, and having fun for the holidays, but instead they got to make arrangements on burying their loved one right before the new year, and it's a crazy way to go out, right? It's a crazy way to end the year off and then have to begin the year that way as well. No, it sucks, man. So my condolences go out to the family. Rest in peace to Clarissa Burgos. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.